A major settlement's been reached between the companies responsible for PFAS contamination, the state of Ohio, with the companies agreeing to fork over more than $100 million to help cover the damages of their forever chemicals. Full disclosure, it was our case. It was this law firm's case. We're doing this all over the country. We're cities and water municipalities are being paid for the damages they've done to the water system. So this is one of them that just took place, and we just finished it up last week. It's a lot of work. Some other folks involved with this, obviously the folks that are the political vehicle there in Ohio was so good. They were so good to work with. Sometimes you work with these entities all over the country, and you see some of them are just so dysfunctional they can't accomplish. These folks, the politicians involved in this, did a remarkable job. And our co-counsel did a great job with that too.
Yeah, this is truly a great success story, and it's hopefully the first of many, right? Okay, so we're dealing with Ohio right now, and typically what we've seen on the national stage, you talk about the politics from Ohio on the national stage, not exactly.
Sometimes they're problematic, right?
Yeah, but so it's good to hear that at the state level, you've got people that actually know how to come together and get things done when it's time to get things done.
Yeah, they understand they're there to try to protect these consumers that are using water that can kill them. And so Ohio says, hell no, we need to fix this. And so we handle these cases all over the country, water facilities, counties, cities, municipalities. And sometimes you have politicians that are in charge of it that stand out, and this is one of them. I mean, they did not play. They said, look, y'all messed up really bad, and our voters out here, our consumers are at risk.
Well, and with these PFAS contaminations, it's always important to remind people, we're talking about multiple different types of cancers, we're talking about endocrine disruptors, we're talking about hormonal disruptors, birth defects. I mean, it runs the gamut of some of the worst that you can see from chemical contamination.
Those are we found all that out in the early cases that I was trying up in Ohio, up in Columbus, Ohio. Yeah. And that unrelated to this was kind of the second phase of it. But I'm proud of these folks, because you understand I'm so often critical of how politics works, and I love to see when it actually works.